Well, hello. It's been a few days. I'm coming at you on Saturday, the 19th of June. This day is special for me because it's my younger brother's birthday. So after I make the video, I'm going to go over and spend some time with him. I made comments on social events today because today has been declared a national holiday. And boy, I have some feelings about that. I sure do. But to start with, I received 2 records from a fellow in Norway who I can't even find the original letter where he said he was going to send something to me or ask for my address. Intriguing when people make stuff like this and they're really obscure, hard to find out about. I'm talking about this musician, Ari Mundal. Ari Mundal. Interloper. He sent me 2 of his albums. And there seems to be very little information about this person. It appears there's a connection to black metal in Norway somehow, but this isn't black metal. This is very cinematic, atmospheric. Some would say dark, but to me it's not really always all that dark. It's a really vast picture of sound. These are really cool, and he sent me 2 albums. Both are limited editions. This is number 60 out of 100. And I've been busy with my own stuff, so I've just listened enough so I could tell you. I don't even know if you can buy these. Obviously, a lot of time and care was taken and expense to make these records. Ari, if that's how I say you say your name, thank you for wanting me to have this. I appreciate this art form. It's an art form. It kind of reminds me of Lustmord. Not reminds me, but that's a reference, I would say. If you know the work of Lustmord, who's done a lot of soundtrack work, but I first became familiar with Lustmord through industrial music. It's in that vein. It's really very good. And he sent me this other one, Nocturnal Perambulation. And this one comes with a postcard. Music by Ari Mundal. Yeah. That's the kind of mood that it'll probably evoke in you. This one is number 42 out of 100. I really appreciate this, Ari. Yeah, I love having stuff like this. Let me just be real honest. This is fun as well as interesting, but having access to music and records that are not so common, it's fun. It's fun for me. It is. So these will get further examination and a deeper examination from me soon. But I wanted to acknowledge that I received the records to Ari and to let you know about them. And I'm going to keep it short. The only other thing that I'll say is, well, I'll say a couple things, all right? Musically first. Pulled this old album, hadn't played in a long time, A Better Land by Brian Auger's Oblivion Express. Real song-oriented compared to some of the other Oblivion Express albums, but this, I like this though. I do like this. Black Midi. I tried to put this away. I tried to file it away, and it came back out. It says a lot right there. This is really good. Black MIDI is good. I had special ordered this and it finally came in. Been wanting to get into Makaya McCraven, and I finally got another one of his albums. Where We Come From. He records jam sessions and then samples them and then plays to the samples. Nubia Garcia, who is getting some acclaim on her own, is on here. This is really good. Real good. Pulled this Canadian band Sloche. Oeil. I'm not sure how you say it, but this is very good. Progressive jazz rock. Very good. So I've always celebrated Juneteenth. Here in Omaha, we have the parades and stuff, and most every year I go down. Have I ever been in a parade? I think I have been years ago. But the declaring of it as a national holiday in many ways is like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound, because it's still, it's window dressing. It still doesn't address the deep problem of systemic racism and still just a general problem of not acknowledging how unfair the economic system is. I'll put it like that. The way that economics run, the way that power goes is not fair. And a big part of it is racial. Racism is a huge, huge problem that is not being handled well at all in general by our nation or our leaders. And so my thought is that if Juneteenth is really a step in the right direction, then we need to see more happen immediately, like dismantling specific laws that make it difficult for people of color to do things business-wise. Now, I can't give any specifics right now because I didn't study, but they're on the books, and all you got to do is take a look, and ain't nobody making this shit up. So that's where I'm at with Juneteenth. You know, we've got a long ways to go towards some kind of real healing. So what I'm really celebrating today is my brother's birthday, and I hope you all are well.